What's up, guys? JV2017 here, and I've got another interesting commentary to talk with you guys about today. So, I want to talk about basically whether the support strike package was a failure or not. Is it a success for Infinity Ward? Is it a really good kind of innovation to the COD franchise, and that kind of stuff. Anyways. The reason I think I'm kind of approaching this topic is because I don't know if you guys knew there was a recent Black Ops 2 leak. I was going to do a video about it, but I think I was just like a lazy mofo, and I was like, I don't know. But I'm just assuming most of you guys have seen the leak. But the leak said that Black Ops 2 would have the support system back in it. So, yeah, I'd like to talk with you guys about, kind of my thoughts on the support strike package and whether I think it's a fail or not. And let me give you the quick answer. Yes and no. Well, first off, let's talk about the whole premise of a support strike package. When I first heard of this, I was like, yes, because I'm one of those people in Modern Warfare 3. If I try hard, and actually this isn't 100% true, probably for the first month, I tried my very hardest and pulled about a 2.3 KD, which I consider pretty good, better than average. But, there's a point in which you get too frustrated with so much bullshit that I just hit that breaking point. And now my KD sits at about 1.3 because I fuck around a lot of the time. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with, screwing around and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, just to let you know. Also, by the way, the gameplay, I go 38 and 8. So this is almost a 5 KD gameplay, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And it is slightly campy towards the middle as I'm trying to keep my kill streak, even though I'm just running 3.57 with the Assault Strike package. Anyways, so back to the topic at hand. I started out super try-hard, but then I just hit that breaking point where I was like, fuck it. But, before the game even came out, I was already on board with support. I was like, this is what we've been needing. We need COD to kind of blend into the team player kind of gaming FPS crowd, I guess you could say. And, great examples of team-based, FPSs would be Battlefield 3, Halo, Team Fortress, games like that. Incredible, Strike, is Counter-Strike team-based? I don't even know because I haven't played Counter-Strike. I know a lot of you guys are like, what? Yeah, no, I haven't. I just wasn't born in that era of... I guess that's not an excuse. Anyways, so yeah, I think that's kind of what, support was their attempt at, making people more team player oriented. And what do I think support is today? All I see is my friends and sometimes we all complain about support. And I'm just trying to think, why are we complaining about support? And most of the complaints are simply, oh, you shouldn't have a stealth bomber killing, something that has the potential to get quads and quints and whatever the fuck a 6 kill is. You shouldn't have something like that in the support package because it takes no skill to get, a stealth bomber in support, or it takes no skill to get an EMP. And I have conflicting ideas on this, and I can't really take one side or the other. On one side, I understand that. Some people think that the stealth bomber should be in the assault, and like I said, part of me agrees with that. The stealth bomber is super, super, super powerful, and it's incredibly annoying to meet a team of all support players that are all running stealth bombers, because you're constantly getting stealth bombered over and over and over and over, and it's just really, really irritating sometimes. And the other side of me is thinking, you know what, hey, that's a great idea. Reward these guys who play the objective, who, don't really need to worry about their KD because their main focus is capping flags, or, capping B flag, or returning a flag and capture the flag, or planting a bomb in demolition. Even though I don't think you get a point for planting. I don't even remember. Anyways, so, those players, I think, people that try that hard really, really deserve a stealth bomber, It's kind of, it evens out their KD, and I think that's what Infinity Ward was thinking of when they thought of this support kind of strike package kind of system. And also, there was, in Modern Warfare 2, there was a clear, set of streaks that would always get you a nuke. It was always Harrier, Chopper Gunner, or AC-130, and I think Harrier, okay, so 7, 11, 25. So it'd be Harrier and Chopper Gunner / AC-130, whichever one you wanted, and then it would be what do you call it? Nuke. That was basically it, and that was like the killing machine, motherfucker, badass strike package, or sorry, not point streak, kill streak. It was not even called a point streak until this game. But anyways, yeah, I can see both sides of that. But something about the EMP really, really pisses me off. Recently, a bunch of buddies and we all got in a lobby of like a full team of Ground War, and we all put EMP in our clan tag and started running EMPs. I think a few of you guys noticed that and put it in the comments below. I don't think we have it. I don't think I have that clan tag this game. I have another one. But anyways, that was our version of trolling the other team, because we'd all call in EMPs. We all, like 9 people, if you're in a Ground War match and you're playing against 9 people that are all running EMPs and they're all, decent to pretty good players, you're screwed. You're going to get EMP'd so much that entire game. And I just don't know if that's, if that's the best thing, to have. An EMP is super, super incredibly strong. And I don't know. Sometimes I feel completely ratted out when I get EMP'd over and over and over by another team. I'm just like, really? Fuck. I can't call in my kill streaks. Are you kidding me? And like I said, if you run into a full team of EMP running support players, you're not going to call anything in. And, on one side, that's probably pretty good. So it keeps it more of a gun-on-gun game. But at the same time, you're working for those hard kill streaks. You're playing very defensively, and it just sucks sometimes. But anyways, those are kind of my thoughts on the support streak. And, I really like some of the things that have come out of support, though. Like Ballistic Vest is pretty cool, although it sucks, when you die. But it's really cool when you use it. It's one of those things. And, UAV, counter UAV, advanced UAV, all of these cool kind of mechanics, SAM turret. Let's see, there was another thing I was thinking of, but I can't remember that's in that. Recon drone. Even if it is really annoying, it's added this whole other kind of, aspect to, I guess, playing COD. You're flying around a little UAV kind of system. A recon drone's pretty cool. One complaint about the recon drone. Why in the hell can you not get a recon drone, and then while you have it out, why can't you run around and start cutting people with the recon drone like helicopter blades? Why is that not a thing? Come on, Infinity Ward, let's do this. Come on. Everybody, we need to sign a petition to get this shit done. We need to be able to melee people with the recon drone. That would be the most fantastic thing ever. That would be almost as cool as shocking people with the EOD bot in Battlefield 3. Speaking of Battlefield 3, I'm going to probably post some Battlefield 3 very soon, because I got on for the first time in a few months and started playing with friends. And the first few days of Battlefield 3 being out was kind of a really bad precedent, because the game didn't even work. But now that it does work, and even if I do go 2-15, I have so much fun. Because when I do get killed, I'm like, wow, that was a really skilled sniper that sniped my head off from 500 yards. Anyways, yeah, let's get back to Modern Warfare 3. Anyways, so what do you guys think of the support, strike package? Did this whole system work? Is it a fail? Is it a good thing? Do you want it to be in the next Modern Warfare, if there is another Modern Warfare? Do you want it to be in Black Ops 2? Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you think stealth bombers and EMPs are kind of a fair kind of thing in support, because a lot of people debate that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the commentary, and I will talk to you later. Peace. And now for 2 more videos on my channel that you might have missed. First off, on the left is where I talk about Activision and how I just realized, lately that Activision's just a complete money whore. They're not letting Infinity Ward and Treyarch do what they really want to do as far as innovating the game. So if you'd like to see that video, click on the annotation on the left. On the right is my April Fool's 2012 joke video. I show you how to get a ray gun in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. It's quite funny. If you want to have a good laugh, click that video on the right if you want to see it. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter for more updates on when I'm uploading. You can subscribe to my channel in the bottom right for more videos. So, talk to you guys later. Peace.